Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Anibal Sanchez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, right fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez coming on. Makes the play, one away.
Batting third, shortstop, number 27.
Settling in now, Kang. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Polanco, base runner at first with one out. A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Ready with another 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's Neil Walker. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hill moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. The Tigers coming up. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'5" and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Now batting, Derek Hill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Derek Hill.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lee, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A little bouncer.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sliced hard on the ground. And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Standing in now, Gus Costanzo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Costanzo has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Harold Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Hill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Harmon Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco is over. One away.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
Next up for Detroit, Mitch Moreland. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
This is skied into short left center. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
batting sixth, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Hansen, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Castellanos is there. One pitch, one out.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He drew a walk his first time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That's upstairs, running the count to 3 and 1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 8, catcher, Alex Avila.
Next for the Tigers, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Next up for Detroit, number 26. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Kang, he flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop. And almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Alvarez, playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swinging and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Hill back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Drilled to the right side. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman number 7, Gus Costanzo.
Up next for the Buccos, Gus Costanzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Alan Hansen, man at first after the 2-out walk. from the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Gregory Polanco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Ramirez on second. Henson on at first with 2 down. Two and 2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. Two out, bases loaded.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pirates leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Harmon Bell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Missed with a slider. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mitch Moreland is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Costanzo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers have their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Popped up. Alvarez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Stepping in, J.J. Hardy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 61, Shane Green.
So stepping in, Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Neil Walker is on deck. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Walker is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alex Avila.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in, number 26. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one, here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Walker moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek Hill.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Hill. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's running. In there. Now the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And Cabrera's not going to get a chance to swing it here if they'll just give him first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Harmon Bell, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Avila at third. Hill at second. Cabrera at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Gus Costanzo. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2, and again he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. From the stretch, and the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
Hit to third, taken in by Castellanos. To second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Alan Hansen. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One and one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. He's taken for strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Popped up. Castellanos on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Nick Castellanos now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Taken by Walker. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Kang. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Cameron Hales will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19, Cameron Hales.
Ready once again, Neil Walker in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hit on the ground to third. Castellanos has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Sammy Hubbard is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 43, Sammy.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Leading up for the Tigers, catcher, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Number 26.
Ready for another chance. Number 26. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Garrett Hill.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Hill. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Roll right back at him, and it hit him safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. This is high, a ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Three and one to Martinez. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hill over at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third down.
Now batting, left fielder, Harmon Bell.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Earl White answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Riding in once again, Harmon Bell. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and one the count. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So the Tigers leave him loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman number 7, Josh Costanzo.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gus Costanzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Rolled slowly to first. Cabrera is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Center fielder number 34, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Harold Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider looked at and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a slider. 2-2 pitch just missed. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, beautiful dive. He's up with it. The throw in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Alan Hansen. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now pitch on the way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Hardy's up with it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gregory Polanco. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Sliders in for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hill giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kang, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch, and look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Sammy Hubbard, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, two men out. Here's the first pitch, and a slider on the inside for strike one. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Boone Logan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Logan.
Next for the Tigers, Alex Avila. No hits to this point.
Tigers, catcher, Alex Avila.
First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Marte. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria. Game over. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
A 2-0 finish today. Shane Green claims the win out of the pen, his first, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.